then, gang, welcome back to an episode of Boston Boys with me, Dr. Benji FM, and I'm not overly pleased. The form recently has been really good, almost too good, to a point where it's annoying that we've started to try now. Andi Thanoj has been banging in some free kicks. It's just the whole thing's annoyed me, and I've just noticed in my camera that there's a mess on the keyboard. To be fair, less of a mess than when I actually play the keyboard, so it stays for everyone's ears. So maybe one day, maybe if this video hits 5,000 likes, I'll perform live. That wasn't actually it. But no, let's take a look then at what we've done since we've last met. And it's just, I'm not going to lie, gang, it's just a bit annoying. You can see there we have lost our most recent game to Brackley, 3-1. They're a decent side. But you can see the other games are 3-1, 3-1, a 2-0 and a 1-0. And the 1-0, a 94th minute winner, which annoyed me more. So 12 points from our last 5 games, which is quite impressive and absolutely and utterly meaningless. So shout out to the boys for trying to chip in, you know. We're 13th and great. 2 games to wrap up to the season today, though, and I guess the only objective really is to win and put on a show for your gang. That's all I want the boys to do. It's very, very simple. Now, will they do that, viewers? Obviously not. So, shall we just not play it? Shall we just leave it? Shall we just leave it for today? Of course, with an end of a season situation, contracts will be running out at the end of this year. You can see 2019. That's basically all but 3 players. Nicky Rowley Edwards and Clive Latham are all here, guaranteed. The rest of the boys will decide at the end of the season based on contract talks and all sorts. Some of them not even on contracts. You can see being paid based on appearance fees, and some guys as well. Like 300 quid for Spencer Harris is quite a lot. And although he's a decent player, it's whether we want to put that money back into him or go and find someone slightly cheaper who's of a similar standard. So lots to think about here with the Boston Boys. And team-wise then, we're going to stick with the same lineup that I've been playing for the last few games. I should really touch on this. Last 3 games, as mentioned a moment ago, Andi Thanoj with 2 goals. You don't get to see Andi Thanoj free kicks very often, so bear with me. So firstly, we beat York pretty convincingly. York a good side, by the way. It's not in 3D, but that was scored by Andi Thanoj. He's capable of that. Who knew? And then literally, in the very next game, he did it again. From a similar area, just pops one in. So, do it today, Andy. He's only got 2 games left. He's leaving us, remember. So, we need something good from him. Ashton United and Hereford to play. Ashton United are below us in the league table. I believe are bottom of the league table. Lovely stuff. And then Hereford just in that relegation zone. So you should think, viewers, based on everything we've seen here, based on the teams that we've beaten in recent times, the like of York, Curzon Ashton up in 5th. I mean, this should be easy, right? Right. Okay, let's play. Let's just play. There's like this, I don't know what it is. There's this power pushing down on me, and I hate it. We seem to have a balanced team now at long last. The problem is 3 lone players in that team, so probably won't have them next year. So I shouldn't get too settled with all of this. But let's just have a little bit positive mental attitude, you know. It's Willis, Nolan, Davis, Middleton, Harrison, Smith, Rowe, Thanoj, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Caravan, Edwards, Neil Edwards up top, who's been playing better more recently. I think this is what annoys me more, viewers. If we'd have had a little run like this just at the start of the season or during the January period, that would have been great. But no. Just losing and drawing and then losing again. All right, come on, lads. Show me what you can do. Let's go for a passionate. Come on, this is a big moment for the Boston Boys because so far, what we've seen from them is where we are mid-table mediocrity. That's what this series should have been called. Not Boston Boys. It should have been called mid-table mediocrity. It would be great, I've just realised, if I had the entire team of people only born from Boston. Now, that's unlikely, but I like the idea of it. It's impossible. I mean, it would be a good series to do. You could do maybe London lads and it would work, but I'm not sure you could do it like this. Anyway, we're about half an hour in, and as always with the videos, it's the most action-packed thing you've ever seen. Did you see how many first half goals we scored? By the way, hold on. Davis, free kick, miles out. Goodness me. 60% possession, dominating the ball, and we've had the only real highlight of the game so far as we get towards half-time. A throw-in. Of course, we're at home for this, so the pitch is slightly smaller as Neil gets away from his man. Shot on goal from Neil, and I've got to be honest with you, just seeing exciting highlights for us is exciting enough. It's embarrassing. That's what annoys me more. It's embarrassing. It's like they're perfectly normal humans, like when they're at home, and then they go outside and they just start kicking bus stops. It's that sort of thing. Done a great team talk. I said I was pleased with that first half. I've just remembered now, viewers, that Ashton are bottom of the league as well. So that's great, isn't it? Ashton, bottom of the league, already relegated. So come on, lads, please. For the love of God, we've got to do something here. There's a free kick to them. Don't. Just counter from this. Don't. I'm weirdly on edge here, viewers. Like, I can't handle this back and forth as Andi goes in. Challenge is fantastic. And now the ball forward is excellent as well. Neil's in on goal. Oh, it's so good now. I don't know what I mean, thank goodness for that, viewers. Thank goodness for that. Boston take a 1-0 lead. Andi Thanoj tackling, then getting the ball and playing a magnificent ball over the top. The amount of times teams do that to me, but we're doing it to teams these days as Neil goes through with a lovely finish too. That's what you want to see. Neil Edwards there with his first goal of the game. Now, Willis has got a goal kick. 55 minutes gone. We're going to have to play for the second ball here, and we don't really, but the third will be ours. As Davis' ball to Edwards is very, very good. A shot comes in and past the keeper, and all of a sudden, Boston are rolling, viewers. But this in a way is good though, right? Because next season now, we can take this formation into that season and see what we make of it. Because so far, so good. I mean, the second half of the season, despite the fact the results haven't always been perfect, we went on that terrible run, of course. Sorry. Show it again. Please show it again. It's the thinking that he does afterwards that I can't get. That's amazing. That is amazing. Not a goalkeeper. Literally not a goal. I wonder why they're bottom of the league. That caught me off. I was trying to do like smart tactic talk. He literally hasn't moved. He's like a bowling ball pin. They're coming forward now. The first time they've done anything in the game, but headed clear. And now Neil and Edwards are going to try and pounce, are they? Edwards tries to race away from some defenders. Oh, the 1-2. Oh, it's a shame. It was good though, wasn't it? Oh. This is a little bit. Now it's gone to the point of being a little bit too good. All right, half an hour to go. We'll think about a change. I think John Slew's going to come on. Actually, no, the striking boys are playing fine, but don't change anything. Stick with as it is. As that flies in. Oh fuck! It's just when it was almost normal for a bit there, wasn't it? It's a goal. Ashton have now scored. It's deflected in. Of course it has. We're packing out that stand now. All of a sudden, that looks pretty full to me as the ball's whipped in and. Yeah, I mean, it's just not financially sensible to have a massive LCD screen in the corner of the pitch, is it? No wonder all these lower league sides are struggling for money. It's like they've all got massive screens in the corner. All right, Andy's on it again, showcasing his talents as he's set to leave for a side in Albania as Rowe goes through the goalkeeper again. I don't know what's that. What's his name? McMahon. It's not good. The clearance out isn't good to begin with. Thanoj picks it up. I shouldn't be laughing at him. Rowe then takes on his man. They're not even bothered about defending, and then he just sort of goes on his knees. And then I imagine he complains to the defenders. Oh, he looks so sad. He knows he's had a bad day, but his family have come along for this game and everything. Oh, I feel awful. Probably a real person in real life as well, isn't he? Yeah, George McMahon. Oh no. Oh, George. Oh, no. 10 minutes to go. I feel like everyone's playing relatively well, so why change a thing? The battle for man of the match right now is fierce. But it looks as if it's going to be another win, and thank goodness for that, because I want to keep this momentum we're building now up to 12th. This is going to be a top half. No, it's not. It's 11th for a top half finish. Oh, dear. And our goal difference won't allow that, I don't think. All right, game over. Boston 3, Ashton United 1. They have been relegated, and I'm not going to lie, there wasn't too many players I saw there that made me think, oh, we can snap them up in the window. But well done, lads. Good win for us. Fantastic news. And on to the next one, Hereford, in just a few days' time to wrap up our season and hopefully hold on to 12th place. We have to win, really, because, I mean, our goal difference is shambolic. FC United Manchester secure a playoff spot. Actually, top of the table then, Telford, Altrincham and FC United and Manchester are up there. Of course, only one team gets promoted, so it's very tight at the top. And the playoff race is still very much on for lots of teams. Not as though we've done a late charge into mid-table, which is great. It's not something to get excited about, viewers, is it? Oh, what did you do towards the back end of the year? Hang on, what? Nicky Rose retiring? He's 33. You can have another year, mate. You're literally one of our best players, and our right back's off as well. So I mean, we're going to save money per week. That's 300 there, £600 a week on the budget. So that's actually not too bad, but. I mean, two of our better players are leaving, so that's excellent news. So we're losing Andi Thanoj, the 3 lone boys, two of our most experienced players, and, well, we're stuffed then, aren't we? 6 players that are probably starting currently are now leaving. Wow. Well, all right, Hereford down in 18th. Surely this is another win here. All of a sudden, we're on fire, as this is Andi Thanoj's, probably, if we're going to be quite honest about it, it's probably going to be his final game in a Boston shirt. He's 26. He's going off to Albania. Who knows? In the future, we might be able to get him back. I think it's probably quite unlikely, though. Like, because as we got up the levels, I don't think, like, because I said earlier in the season, we won't have Andi Thanoj for long. It was not because he's 26, but because if we to go up the levels, like, at some point, we won't need or use him. In the similar thing that if we actually do go up the divisions, as obviously we hope to do, Andi Thanoj will become surplus to requirements, and that's not nice. So In a way, he's had one peak year and he's off. 4 goals, 3 assists. What a guy. Admittedly, most of those have come in the last 4 games. We're sticking with the exact same team, so no need to run you through it. As we're playing a 4-1-4-1 system with mystery men everywhere. We know nothing of them. Now, the only drawback here will be for us if their goalkeeper can do saves. Now, the fans have been fantastic all season. Yeah, sure. And then passionately say, I've got faith in you. Get out there. Good performance to end the season. And then it'll be, 6 wins from our last 7 games? Blimey, 6 wins from our last... That's very impressive. Right, come on, lads. That's actually got something to hang our hats on there. That's actually pretty good. And I've got to say, this mini run... Now, the thing is, though, we did go on a run of 7 games losing every game. So I don't want to say that this winning run is giving me the motivation to think, actually, hold on just one hot second there. The playoffs next year doesn't seem impossible. Equally, if we'd have lost the last 7 games, I would be worried about relegation. As a corner is played to the edge of the box, Owen Evans fires straight over, but he had a lot of time and space to do something there. I mean, we've seen that one shot, and we've seen little else. We weren't positive in the last game against the lesser opposition, so we'll do that for the second half, although I'll make the change relatively early. You suspect then, at half-time, 0-0, not the most thrilling of matches, but there's time for us to do something in the second half. Of course there is. 45 minutes, Ben. There's nothing but time. All right, let's get a bit assertive. You've got the ability here to go out there and make a real difference. Come on, boys. Come on, difference. And I want Andy to have a moment, just one little moment where he makes us all smile. A free kick, Andy. That's what we're talking about, mate. A free kick. There's part of me that thinks it's quite nice that he's not. Hold on, Andy. He's gone for it. Oh, that was the moment, wasn't it? But I said it yesterday as well. The fact he's leaving, it gives someone else the opportunity to be the star man, the figurehead around this save. And as much as we like Andy, go on, mate. It's another chance. He's had 2 opportunities now. He's messed them both up. Maybe 3rd time's the charm, viewers. Oh, Andy, it could be. Can he do it? He can! Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's number 6. Hang on. Let me start that again. Ladies and gentlemen, with his 5th goal of the season, it's number 6. Andy Thanoj! Oh. If you're a new viewer, that will have made little sense. If you're an old viewer, that's a magical moment. If he scores the goal to win it as well, I would substitute him, but I don't have any central midfielders to bring on. As Andi Thanoj looks like he's going to be the match winner on his final game for Boston. Oh, yes. As the time ticks away, it is going to tick away. I didn't make any more changes. I've just left it as be. But 2 wins back-to-back as well. Finally, things are hotting up for us. We're only 6 points off the playoffs by the end of it. Imagine if we'd have won a few games when we were losing every single match. But a nice victory, boys. Well done. And we look forward to next season. And thank you to Andi Thanoj for this. Is he's got a bit of an episode where it's been all about him, and this was that episode. All right, vintage display ensures Boston victory. We don't get into the playoffs, of course. And there's Andy. I mean, let's praise him as well. Go on, why not? Lovely stuff from him. Another goal. 94% pass completion in 118 passes. We've got to find someone to fill that particular role, that defensive deep line playmaker. That is going to be the key, I think, going into next season. And as I say, the season started relatively good, I would say. Actually, it wasn't too bad, and then those 3 defeats in a row, and then it continued. We had a very good December, lots of wins in that period of time, and then January is something we're never going to talk about. It wasn't actually 7 defeats in a row, but it was 7 defeats. And then towards the back end of the year, things turned around. We changed the system up a little bit, and all of a sudden started winning. It's a shame that it took me until the 9th of February to then figure out, this is what we should do. And then we stuck with it, and you can see wins galore. So next season, gang, I'm quite positive, even though we are losing half the squad through contract issues, or they're retiring, or loans are going back. We'll do our best to get a few of these back here, I think, as well. So, yes, not too bad at all. A decent season when you consider that we finished 12th. I think pre-season we were predicted to finish a little bit worse than that. It's very mid-table of the mid-table, but we'll take it considering we had a terrible patch in January. So, if you've enjoyed the first season and look forward to more tomorrow, do subscribe, drop a like if you enjoy, and I'll see you again tomorrow for more. With love, with care, from Intimate. Until next time, see you at 5 tomorrow. Goodbye. Do you know what? This was a flawless episode. I didn't make a single mistake, and Editor Ben, nowhere to be seen. But just how I like it. He's not going to come in. You're all thinking, oh yeah, this is where he pops in. He's not. He's gone. He's out of here. Long may it continue. Goodness me.